See. Hey, you guys. It has been quite a while. But I have a shit ton of people um coming on to my Snapchat and everything, and they're asking how things are and kind of what's been going on and all this. And so I don't intend to get back on YouTube for quite a while just because of everything kind of going on. And just for the safety of not only me but other things. But what's been going on is simple. Well, it's not really simple, but so I'm going to break it down for you guys. So because you guys have all been wondering what's been going on. First off, we need to talk about the trial going on. And the trial that is going on right now, his name is, well, I'm not going to say names just because, but I had a Tinder date that went wrong. And when I say that it went wrong, it went so wrong into the fact that he raped me, he strangled me, and he beat me. And that happened last October. And so I started going to try the DA. Sorry, you can see this. I have this huge zit that just popped up on my face. But the DA's office of Salt Lake City, they got a hold of me. The investigators got a hold of me, and I was wondering if they actually forgot about it because I was surprised that it took so long for them to kind of get back to me. But no, they were doing their due diligence, and they called me in, the district attorney, and he wanted to have a talk with me. And I was nervous because when you think of the DA, you think, what's going on? Like, it's intimidating, right? So I went in, I took Benji with me, my ex-husband, and he sat me down, and there was a couple attorneys and stuff, and they said that they pressed charges on this person. They charged him with 7 counts of rape, 4 counts of forcible sex abuse, battery, and something else. And then they also informed me that 2 weeks prior to me coming in, and 2 weeks prior to my rape of this man, there was also another victim. And I'm not going to say names or anything like that because it's not my business to say that, but there is another victim involved in this. This man was a very dangerous man, and he he hurt another person as well. Who knows how many people that he hurt? All I know is that anyway, so I went to the first trial, and I saw him being put in cuffs. Benji, he came with me, and the social worker came with me, the DA, and I can honestly say that this is going to be a long process. It's going to be so long, and it's not over. He got there. Okay, so let me just rewind. So after the DA's office, after we went in, they put out the warrant, a $250,000 warrant to this man to try to get him off the streets. They were trying to execute the warrant, and they couldn't find him. And so when the trial came up, the rapist, we're just going to call him rapist for now, he turned himself in. So I saw him being put in cuffs on the first trial date. Now, there he got put on a $250,000 bond that was bondable, but that's a pretty hefty bond. And the judge, he made it very clear that he was a danger to society. And so a couple weeks went by, and we went to the pretrial conference. Benji and my best friend Deb came with me, along with the social worker, the 2 DAs, and the other victim and her family. And I saw him come out in chains from jail, and they decided his lawyer is a shark. He's a really big shark. And he stated that He stated that the rapist's family is terminally ill and that he doesn't deserve to be in jail and all this other stuff. And, um, the evidence speaks for itself. I wasn't really concerned about that because right after the assault and rape occurred, I went immediately to the police. I put up a fight, a pretty strong fight, and I also went and got a rape kit done, and all the evidence is there. He beat me senseless, he strangled me, and he raped me, and, it's all there, and so I wasn't really concerned about if the judge would let him out. I knew that he wouldn't. I knew that but the rapist lawyer asked him to take down the 250,000 bail bond to 50,000, which was an issue in my eyes. I didn't see that as appropriate. I didn't, just mainly because he lives 2 streets over from me, and I've had to be relocated 3 times since then, just for the safety of myself, and, it's been hard. And then the other victim went up, she gave her statement. I'm not gonna go over that because it's not my I can't say anything to that right now when trial is going on. Um, and the judge, he didn't lower it to 50,000, he lowered it to $150,000. Well, 2 days later, it was on a Sunday that I got a text from the jail stating that so and so has been released. And I was out with my friend Deb at the time, and I completely broke down. And I knew at that point that this was not gonna be easy in the least. In fact, this is probably going to wreck me. Um, this is a very stressful situation, but they did give me, what is it? Um, Here, it's a protective order. They gave me a protective order, and when he signed it, it says, "The above named defendant, having been charged with a felony crime under section 76, blah, 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 regarding kidnapping, human trafficking, or human smuggling, regarding sexual offenses and aggravated exploitation, is hereby ordered that he should not harass." It's a protective order, okay, and it's sealed, it's signed, and everything. The district attorney is on there, the district court judge, and I told when they handed me this, I was like, this is not going to keep this guy away. There's no way in hell that this is going to keep this man away from me. A piece of paper. I was kind of scared at that point, and anyways, so he is now not in prison right now. Until the preliminary hearing, sorry, I got a text. Let me see just a second. But until the preliminary hearing, which is coming up on April 22nd, that's when I have to go in to testify. And so is the other victim. And I have the subpoena. They subpoenaed me it. I know that's a weird way of saying it, but again, I apologize for this. It's so big, and this over here, what the hell is going on? Anyway, so the subpoena says, you can't see it, really. Can you? Nope. Anyways, it's a subpoena, and it just says that I am commanded to appear and give testimony at court on courtroom 7. It's been a long thing, and I'm nervous about it because, as all of you know who are on my Snapchat, I have 10,000 people just on my Snapchat alone. You guys were there the day of the rape. You guys saw everything. I recorded every single bit of it. And I recorded it for everyone to see because I know that when I go through something pretty darn stressful, I tend to forget things. And so I wanted to document it. I wanted to make sure that it was right there, that I could go back and look at this. And I don't remember all the details because it was traumatizing. And the DA's office is working with me and kind of helping me remember things, and they're going to be calling me into the office, kind of going over things along with the detectives. And I just want to say thank you to Detective Weldon Wilson at the Salt Lake Police Department. You are an amazing human being. You and your team, you constantly were there. You were so kind. You were so vigilant. And I love you guys. You guys have been amazing human beings. I can't even begin to say how grateful I am that you got him off the streets and how persistent you were. And even though he's out of jail, I know that I am safe because of you. So I love you. And to the DA, Matt Jansen, thank you so much. Just every time after we come out of trial and I just give you a hug, I appreciate it. I love it. I love the feeling of knowing that you guys are on my side and the other victim and there was 4 other women that when I posted his photo, his mugshot on Facebook and on Snap, you guys saw it. There were 4 other women that decided to come forward and talk about, and I know they're telling the truth because they gave the exact address. They don't know each other, but they gave the exact address of where he lived, but they aren't coming forward. And so the fact that the DA's office is working vigilantly in trying to take this man out of society, of public, means the world. It is my job. I have been working for 2 years trying to put away predators that have wronged me and that have, but this one tops the cake. This one is not a good case. It is not, like, in the least. But I have made, throughout all this, I have made a ton of friends. I've dated a lot of cops. I've made a lot of friends. And I have found who I am. I have found my voice. And I'm pretty proud. So I got the protective order down. It is signed, dated, and trial is coming up on April 22nd, and where I will be testifying. And I'm nervous as hell, as all hell. But I'm going to be having Benji there. Benji has been an ultimate support, and yeah, I don't even think he's going to be there, honestly. I don't want him to be at this point. I just have lost all respect and love for him right now. After he said a few things, and I know that this has been you guys haven't heard about what's going on, but Benji and I are still a part of each other's lives. We still love each other. We still are there, but there was something that he said recently that just clicked. And I don't plan on having him a part of my life ever again. And I'm kind of keeping my distance and just for the better of it. But I just kind of wanted to update you. I'm fine. I'm doing great. In fact, I'm, in my house, I'm very, it's been a long road and it's going to continue to be a long road. So, yeah. I think that's all that you guys wanted to talk about. You guys, there have been just an outpouring amount of support on my Snapchat from my tens of thousands of followers, and I just wanted to kind of come on here and kind of let you guys know that the updates and how things are going, and yeah. Anyways, I love you all. Sorry I haven't been keeping up on this and stuff. I just don't. I don't feel like I should at this point in my time in my life right now. So if you want to follow me on my Snapchat, which I'll put it right there on the side of where you can follow me and have updates and stuff on life and stuff. And I'm active on there. So if you want to, all my subscribers, if you want to see me on there, that was the place to do it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Wish me luck. Bye.